Hello guys and welcome to the Gers TV. Tonight it's myself and Sandra
Hi guys, how you doing?
and Jim in the background. Jim, how you doing, mate?
How you doing? And Davy Dozy.
Brilliant guys, we're 218 already, but just keep the lights coming in. Apologies about last week. Going to get this right out of the window. All my fault.
Hi,
Did you
I
miss
know.
us? That's the question. Did you miss us?
we're back.
Lots
Yeah.
of comments on it, guys. Loads and loads to talk about tonight, guys. Before we do that, what do we need to do?
We need to like and subscribe. Subscribe to my page. Subscribe to the page, guys, and keep sharing us. Get us out there. Keep sharing our page. As many to all the groups as possible. Doesn't need to be a Rangers page. Just share us out there, guys.
Aye, looking sharp.
That's the work is doing that.
Guys, a quick one as well. Thumbs up, you can hear us all right. Hear me and you hear Sandra. No, you're meant to talk and say testing.
All right, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Aye, give us a thumbs up just so we know it's a good volume on it because we've been doing a wee bit of work tonight, early doors. Let's hope we're getting up to 300. Let's try and hit the 400 mark.
Hello there, Thomas Arnott. That was him we met at the Ibrox.
Aye, that's right. Aye, give us a
Hello,
wee
Thomas.
shout.
It's good to put a face to the name.
Loads and loads to talk about tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely.
Going to give you a list of the subjects in 2 seconds. First of all, lights are coming in. They'll hear us perfect, guys.
Good.
Quick announcement, guys. Just want to wish Kenny, who's been with the Gers TV for the last year and a half, helped me out, all the best. He's going to be focusing on Ibrox Radio in the future. If you do want to be help me with the after-match reviews and all that, and I'll not forget that. So all the best to Kenny for that. And if you get a chance, tune into his shows twice, 3 times a week.
There we
Right,
go.
what we going to talk about tonight?
Right, tonight we've got no swearing. Right,
Oh, that's right.
we're no swearing. The Lotto, the Rangers Lotto, Morelos, Scottish football, the boys, and Liverpool.
Brilliant. Right, couple of shout-outs first. We'll
Right,
go with that.
Colin Muir, good to see you on Saturday. Dying for Blackhill, Colin Muir. Colin Muir, are you the Colin Muir that's round the corner for me?
And
We were just discussing this earlier.
Ibrox, right, confirm what you told me on the text that you're running a supporters club, and if I'm wrong, Sandra thinks I'm kidding.
I think you're kidding.
Right,
Oh, I
Right,
mean,
William Newell, good evening,
Aye.
troops. Sandra Davies, aye, we are the people. Donna Robertson, hello there. Mike Oxmall, hello. Shout me out. Shout me out, Mike. Right, Gary Payton, do you think Rangers winter break should be cancelled and stay at the Hummel? They shouldn't be going to Dubai. It's not doing us any good.
definitely. The old Jock Wallace style when they put him up Murder Hill. Aye, they
Hello
came
there,
back fitter.
Lynn Marriman, how you doing?
I'm all for, by the way, I'm all for the players going to Dubai when they win the league. Jim, do you know what I mean? If you
Aye,
do,
once it's done.
as a reward, no, as a, you're giving them a reward for beating Celtic, basically. We'll catch up with that in a minute, guys. Just a wee reminder, keep your lights sharing and all that coming in, right?
Please keep sharing, guys. Get us back out there.
We're going to start off with, I'm going to tell you what we're going to talk about, right? However, we've got a new rule coming in, right? The reason
New
the,
rule.
the reason the rule's coming in, first of all, right? That's the first time I talk here, you. Right, the reason the new rule's coming in is we've got loads and loads of young fans watching the show. Now, on Facebook, people could report us if there's kids on it and we're swearing, so we've changed the policy a wee bit to no bad language, because we've got an association with the Sons of Struth. We've got 2 young Rangers fans that are helping us out now as well,
Yep.
and they're going to do a wee bit now and again, and it's no right that we have swearing on it. So what happens if you swear? First time,
First time swearing, you get a yellow card. You get the whistle. Oh, sorry. Oh, the whistle and a yellow card. That's your first swear word. Next swear word, even though it was a call, you get the red card and you're cut straight off.
banned for a month.
Banned for a month.
Only
No swearing. No swearing on the show now, guys.
the rule for everybody now.
That's everybody.
if
Doesn't
me-
matter who you are.
So if me, Jim or Sandra swear, what happens?
Oh, if we swear in here, we also have the swear box. This is the swear box. So
Which will
this is
probably
what
fall.
happens. This is what happens when we swear.
Ne-
As there will not be any more swearing in the studio.
And we'll stick your money to charity, so that's the plan
it's
for
going
that.
to the sick kids.
So that's the reason for that, guys. So just anybody that's on, just cut the P's and Q's out, or was it mind your P's and Q's, they
That's
say?
mind your P's and Q's.
Mind the
please.
P's and Q's, guys. I'm the worst for it, right? I know that before anybody says it. However, the channel's got really big, and a lot of kids watch it at some points in the night, and it's not really a good example. Me effing and seeing, and then we're going that, we're trying to promote other stuff. As well as that, we've got the Rangers Lotto. It's going to be association. That's an association with the Rangers youth team.
Yeah.
So,
So we've got a big connection now with the Waynes and
aye.
what's happening. And it's a lot of the youth. So there can't be allowed to swear, no, no.
Guys, I hope you all understand that. It just is, aye. So there's plenty of shouters. Go to
I
shouters.
need to remember, wee Logan Thomas, he'll be watching, and Jack Gemmell, he reminded me the day. So hi guys, I hope you're alright, Logan. Right, hello there, AG Laird, evening tuning in for Belfast. Hello there. Alex Huttonside, you'll be skinning soon then. Right, Dave Dawns, I'm a young 57-year-old and I don't swear apart from Celtic. Good, very good, David Dawns. Hello Robert MacArthur, how are you doing? Brian Matthews, I see you're there, I know. Andrew Barber, David Taylor, Alan Simpson, how you all doing? Glad you could all join us, guys.
Aye, and a mate of mine was on a minute ago, Jamie Gilmore. Big shout out to Jamie.
Right, hello Jamie, how you doing?
A few people asking me about my new job. First week, but the Protestant work ethic, grafting and doing the very best I can. There's Jamie there. So I'm battling away and doing my best, guys. But thanks for the concern. Where are we? Loads of Lubberry coming in.
Hello John Duncan, Warren Rainey, hello. Friends, wasn't on tonight. I had my operation yesterday on my kidneys. Hope you're alright, Warren.
Aye,
know that.
somebody's saying there about I won't get an operation, but you might know about, I spoke to him the other day. I know somebody's saying to me that kids see swearing in our shows and programmes. That's very well, but
no in this one now.
I got a phone call for somebody for Rangers that they having a wee chat to us as well to watch the show. It's just the right thing to do when we're trying to progress a wee bit. Guys, I guess everybody likes a wee rant and rave, but the rules are the rules and that's just what it's going to be. We got a wee visit tonight as well. Who was it gave us a visit? Two boys.
The two boys, we've got wee Jamie and Jamie McPherson and wee Robbie.
Aye.
And they're going to be joining us now, guys. Every now and again, there's two wee boys, two wee Rangers fans, and with a wee interview
we've got a wee video. Have you got it earlier, Jim?
Show you a wee clip.
It's that one after the
a wee clip of what's to come in the future. This was just a wee clip that we took
it's
earlier.
not a half-time one. Which one's there?
You got it there, Jim? That's that.
That's
so
it.
we're going to have the wee guys on, but this is just a wee clip earlier on.
Try double hitting that. Remember done earlier.
European games. Do you go to the European games?
At home, aye, but away,
No.
not that much, no.
No. Did you like it? The Porto game, aye. Was it good? The local. Oh, aye, you play football, didn't you? What team do you play for?
I play for Lakewood.
Who do you play for?
Drumchapel United.
I seen you're wee top goal scorer.
Aye.
How many goals did you score?
Last year, I'm pretty sure it was in the 30s or the 40s.
Very good. We're coming to see you playing at Rangers. How about you, Jamie? Robbie? I've got my names mixed up. Many goals do you?
I am a singer. I scored a few goals.
Are you going to play for Rangers or no? The what? Right. You go ahead. That's aye. What do you think about the games this week?
Who are really, like, upcoming games? Oh, I'm confident that we'll beat Hibs at Ibrox, but it's either going to go one or two ways. It's either going to be a tough game or it's going to be an easy game. There's only one or two ways about it.
What do you think?
I don't see us getting beat from Hibs at Ibrox. I think it was 5-0 or 4-0 last time. And then we beat them 3-0 at Easter Road. I think they'll just come in and do every team does at Ibrox. We're just going to sit down, hope for the best.
And how do you think they've played for the comeback for the winter break?
Rubbish. Not good enough.
The winter break kills us. It done it
Last
killed us
year.
last year as well.
Right.
So there you have it. Wee Robbie, wee
And
Jamie.
wee Jamie. Two lovely wee boys.
Rangers through and through.
Yep, definitely.
They watch the show every week anyway, so.
Hello there, Jamie.
And wee
Hello
Jamie's
there,
watching it,
Robbie.
and wee Robbie will be watching it now. The boys are brilliant. I know the two boys really well, pals with their dads. They're going to get involved a wee bit. Because what we're trying to do is a wee bit of stuff for the community. We got the two lasses that do the makeup. They're going to come on and do some stuff with us. They're doing a bit of university work, college work still. We've got a young boy who's going to be doing technical stuff. He's approached us. We've got the young team there, and they're going to be doing some work every couple of weeks, just to make the show a wee bit better.
Yep. I seen there something there. Can I get a shout out, Sandra? Phil McCracken, there you go. He's always watching. It caught my eye there. And there's always a delay when yous are talking. I don't know about that, Gary.
It might be your internet,
Might
so
be
no,
your internet. I can't do anything
I don't know.
about that, I'm sorry.
So guys, there's loads of things to comment on the screen, right?
Right.
But what I want to talk about, right? Now, I'm not up to date with this because I think there's been a change in the news, right? I think it's just said in the news that Sky's took this off. But I'm going to give my opinion on it first of all, right? And I'm going to ask a question. The Morelos interview. Morelos just came out,
Right.
told you some concerns, and he's basically said that he's been treated in a racial manner in Scottish football. Now, in Scotland and Britain, there's been a campaign called the Show Racism the Red Card. We all know about it, and nobody's going to come on and say racism's right. We all know it's wrong. However, it seems to me, in my opinion, that Scottish football and the media in particular think racism's wrong, but when it's a Rangers player, let's kid on it, didn't happen.
Aye.
That's double standards. If anybody thinks I'm wrong, you tell me I'm wrong. I believe, Jim, did you see the interview's been removed for Sky there? Is that what you said?
Yep, that's been removed, that's right, it's been removed. I was on the way to the studio the night. On the way to the studio the night, I listened to Radio Clyde,
Yeah.
and they were trying to say that because Morelos can't speak good English,
Yep.
he's mistaken the insults as just banter, no racist banter, and it's no insult. So he's picked it up wrong because he can't speak proper English.
But
But that's what they're trying to say.
there's your pound,
there, your
right.
first pound in it. There's the first pound in it, done, guys.
Oh, it's like that. Remember the old days with the old step up and play, right, the penny arcade. The thing about it is Celtic are professionals. Celtic are professionals about it wasn't us and what about today and all that. But what's sickening me is
It's all right, Jim. Don't worry about that.
some members of the media are backing them up. This is up there. There's one of them
There's
appeared
the arm,
already,
Jim.
right? One of the man came up appeared.
Time to go.
Celtic are backing them up, and they're basically, it's all right to be racist because it's Celtic. It's all right to attack your boy for whatever it is. This is a young boy that looks after his community,
I know.
that's went back. We didn't go back, could have forgot all about him, and he's now getting stories about his pregnant missus and all that.
You know what the boy said? He's came a long road where he comes with a poor. It's either drugs or crime, and it's not very often somebody makes something of themselves, and he has. So that's how he plays. They say he's an aggressive player because that's how he lived. He fought all his life, so
Course.
that's how he plays.
Now, another question I'm going to ask to everybody talking here, everybody watching here, right? Have we seriously been told that an organisation like Sky got it wrong? Because they're saying that Sky's got this wrong. Who would you going to put your money on? Celtic being paranoid or Sky being wrong? I'm going to turn around and say right now, Sky don't get many things wrong when it comes to that.
Too much money involved.
This is the Celtic PR machine coming in.
Yep.
Guys, mind the phone calls will be later on. But there's a 145, we'll note that down, Andy.
Andy McCarthy.
Just, we're not taking calls now. We can see that, Andy. We can see your number coming in. We'll take the call in about half an hour, mate. All right. Haven't forgot about you. It's just we're taking them later on. Guys, let us know your opinions on it, phone it or whatever else. But to me, if something's racist, it's racist. You can't go down the road of saying, oh, but he plays for Rangers and he doesn't understand English. That's kind of, see the way they're speaking about him, that's racist again.
I know.
So he doesn't understand English, but
They're saying it's I know.
at the end of the day,
They're saying he's picking it up wrong because he can't speak good English. What a cop out that is.
do you know what, as I keep saying, how do you bring talent to Scottish football, right, when that's what they've got to suffer?
I know. I think he'd be glad of a move actually when the time comes.
They're hounding him out,
I
they're
know.
hounding the guy out of Scottish football. They hounded Rangers down to the bottom division, and then they cried that the Celtic weren't good enough in Europe when they didn't have any power. The tail's wag on the dog here, that's what's happening.
I know.
The tail's wag on the dog, and it's time that, as I keep saying, that Rangers stood up to them and said, enough is enough, fight back. Because nobody in the Scottish media is going to do it. Some of the comments I've heard of that are literally appalling. And you know, the best way Morelos can answer him is to get back to playing his football, because he was clearly affected last week when you watched the game. So,
He said it was, do you know what I mean? It was heartfelt how he spoke.
aye, at the end of the day, see, it's hard enough going in our country. I've done it, but don't get me wrong, it was only 4 of Ventura. But I went for about 8 weeks. It was hard going when you don't know anybody and you're starting a new life. And he's here and anywhere he goes in the street, he's getting screamed at. Do you know what I mean? And he's getting abused, and now he's getting racially abused by a club who are famous for racially abusing. Mark Walters throwing bananas. Was it Eyal Berkovic?
but that's
the
all
boy,
right, that's
the Israeli boy they
Rangers.
hated for being Jewish. Aye.
That's all right.
This is
when
a
it
club
happens
that
to the Rangers.
it's a club that's got a history. Scottish football should be ashamed of itself, but Rangers should be highlighting that. I know it's no Rangers' job, but they should be fighting back and saying, this isn't happening anymore.
I seen we Aidan Scott, you're there, you're playing with Jamie's team, you says, hello there, thanks for watching.
But guys, as I said, I'm not up to date because we were setting the show up there. So whatever's happened on Sky in the last hour, I'm not up to date on it because
No, I didn't know that either.
basically editing the video. So we're going to do quickly before we do any further. We're going to do the Sons of Struth. We do an association with them, and I'm going to give a wee video and give an update on them, guys. All right.
Keep sharing, guys. Keep getting us out there.
Try and get before runner.
Please.
Hi, good evening, it's Craig Houston from Sons of Struth. I'm here to give you the update on the Sons of Struth Academy in the last week. It's been a busy week. The week started on Tuesday night with our 2010 squad invited along to Ibrox, where we rented a room to invite our professional child wellbeing officer to talk to the kids about bullying, give them some advice, make them aware of what to look for. This is the 5th team that we've done this with in the last 5 months, and we'll continue to talk to our kids about bullying, the effects of bullying and what to look out for. We only have 2 teams playing competitive football at this time of year due to the winter shutdown for the younger kids. There was a mixed bag of results at the weekend. Unfortunately, our under-14s, they played in the 3rd round of their League Cup and couldn't beat a half-decent Giffnock Soccer Centre team. They got beat 2-0. The boys came off the park a bit disappointed. They never seemed to hit their stride, and unfortunately they didn't play to the standards that they have done over the last 18 months at competitive football. But there's a good squad of kids there, talented kids, so we're sure that they will be back in their winning ways next weekend. Our under-13s team, they've now won 10 league games in a row with a convincing 7-1 away victory against Clydebank FC's white team. The team is coming on leaps and bounds. We have another 2 boys in trial, one making his debut. That's Brian, who scored 2 of the goals, and young Junior playing his 2nd trial game, scoring for the 2nd week in a row. So they're looking good. They're sitting 2nd place in their league. They have 1 game in hand, but they do have some points to catch up, so we wish them well with the remaining league fixtures. The highlight of the week was on Friday when we launched our 2nd class for the Land Cubs. That's the 2 to 5 year old kids, and they joined us at the Palace of Arts Sports Centre for their first session.
So that's it. The Sons of Struth. We do a weekly update. My mate Craig Houston runs it, but he's got loads and loads of helpers now. A lot of pals of mine, guys that I've known for years, and people that I've met through it. But it's brilliant to see, Sandra.
It's good to see the younger ones, even the wee toddlers.
Yeah. And,
You know, aye, the Cubs.
aye,
Clubs are called.
the Lion Clubs, and do you know what?
Actually, a male and female.
And they're all smiling, they're all laughing away and enjoying. A wee bit of fun in it. Sometimes I think my kids fit watch too serious at a younger level, and what you can see there, that's just having a laugh and a joke.
It's just having fun.
Aye, and a lot of these future stars in there. So that's the kind of idea where we're going with the channel. A lot of the stuff we're doing is going to be based on helping promote guys that are promoting the youth set up. Although the Sons of Struth, a few people say they're not officially connected to Rangers. They're named after the guy above their screen there, Mr. Bill Struth. So that's good enough for us, and the kids are having fun. It's fantastic. If anybody's interested in the Sons of Struth, give us a wee message or message Craig direct. But if you message us, we'll be able to let you. We'll put you back on it.
That's no trouble now.
Aye, it might go to sell. I know. I don't know how to make it twirl though. We'll get loads of messages coming in.
Right. Tonight we will need to stand up these teams, and getting sick of Ibrox is not the same. Fear you breathe on, in case we do it wrong, getting too much. Now look what they done when Chris Boyd's brother
Took his own life, aye.
my own son. They had effigies hanging
Aye.
with Rangers scarves, and there are only plenty of evidence, but sweep once more, bang out of order. They don't want us in the league, simple, but take our blue pound. Enough is enough. Time to stick up for our team, the gaffer and fans no more.
I agree with it.
That was Marion O'Neill.
Guys, if I miss anybody out, loads and loads and loads of comments coming in there.
I know.
Where are we? Bolton.
I'll start for the Bolton. Shocking man, that's Encore, Shads, whatever that is. Scott Monk McIntyre. A wee shout out to Report Glasgow Loyal. Hello there. Reporters are told what to write, said Truth. They troll people's Facebook pages and Twitter accounts. Failing that, they create fake Twitter and Facebook. I'm thinking of Facebook. Post inflammatory comments to stir up trouble, and that's a fact.
Now, before this show started, I spoke to you about something else, and I'm not going to
that's
comment
right,
on it.
We were talking about this.
And my exact words to you was, it wouldn't surprise me
Yes.
if that was a fake account
Yes.
trying to set me up.
I agree with you there.
I'm not going to comment what it was, but you know what I'm talking about.
that.
Jim, you never know,
We were
because
talking about that
I
there,
don't trust the
guys.
Scottish media.
Too
Aye,
obvious.
to me anyway. Loads and loads of coming in. A lot of guys from Port Glasgow watches.
It's that Robert MacArthur. My daughter is waiting to hear if
Leo,
her Leo gets a trail with,
trial with him.
oh, right, a trial with them. Say, oh,
As a goalie,
the wee
Sons of Struth.
Sons of Struth.
Aye.
wee-
So I'm saying it's all good, you know, it's all fun. Loads of people are kind of agreeing with me, even if you disagree with us, if you think that, I don't know, so paranoid, but I think it's getting to a point now where it's not on an equal basis. Can you imagine a Celtic player was the victim of racial abuse and the media backed it? Can
But
we be
I
allowed?
agree with Colin Muir there. Grow up here, Rangers. They do absolutely nothing to back us.
I don't know.
Anything that Neil Lennon stands by Celtic 110%, no matter what they do.
And he comes out quick and
And
does
he
it.
comes out and does it and shuts it right down. We
Aye.
don't have that.
We basically go it comes down to the fact that we basically turn around and
We've
go,
got to take what we get,
that's
that's
It's not your place to speak
Aye.
out.
19 days later.
Aye, and let's be honest, none of this would have came out if it wasn't for the fact that we beat Celtic. That's the whole point of why they're doing it. But it's got to change. But at the end of the day, how can we attract? We've got that young boy Hadji came to the club, right? But we're trying to get people throughout the world to sign for Rangers, make Scottish football better, and these people don't like players because of their colour.
I know.
In this day and age, do you know what I mean? 2020, and Celtic fans are basically, their hatred is dictating Scottish football.
And it just
And back-
happens to be
back
a
the
good
media.
player.
Aye, back by the media. And that's the, do you know what I mean? Cavemen.
Right, hello there, Ewan McIntyre, that's been Dumfries. Hello, Leanne Strachan, I've not seen you in a while, how you
How
doing?
you, Leanne?
Mike Cock, 9-0, I don't know what
I don't
that
know,
is.
what was the 9-0 I don't know what that
If a
means.
Celtic player has been getting racism, it would be all over the news and
Okay.
papers, but if it's Rangers player they don't care about and it's kept quiet.
And by the way, what I will say is, see if a Celtic player, any player's getting it, I'm saying it shouldn't be happening. That's my whole point, and everybody is agreeing with it. However, it just seems to be, it's almost like they're making a joke about it. See, if you watch it, Jim, oh, he can't speak English. That's being racist, you know what I mean? The coloured guy can't speak English, he's wrong. Is that him trying to mock him for expressing his concerns? And then he leaves the club and then he go like that, oh, maybe it was true. Do you know what I mean? Terrible. Where are we?
Hello,
Loads on
Katrina
it.
Lynch, Port Glasgow Loyal, how you doing? Aidan, shout out to Dixie Normus. Andrew Bluebells, hello there. Leanne.
Gaz has made a point here. I've not seen the
Statement for Celtic.
That's what I'm saying, because we were setting the show up and I missed this. So can anybody send us the statement?
Robert Williamson, evening, nice to meet up on Saturday. It's a great day. Cheers, mate.
That's Robert, I guess, is a whiskey. I met him
Oh,
for
right, okay.
Carlisle.
I thought I was missing something
No, I
there.
went for a couple of beers.
Right, good evening, guys, from the London branch. Hello there, Ian Taylor. How are you doing? Scott Rogers. All right, Sandra. Hiya.
Hi, Scott.
Right, Leanne, been watching. You doing fantastic, chick. Thanks very much, Leanne. Hi, guys. Any of you go to Cranhill School? No, I didn't. Did you go to Cranhill School?
I went to Ridley. Ridley
Right,
School's
okay,
gone
I
now.
went to Smithycroft.
Ridley was just up beside Blackhill, because Blackhill used to come here and try to fight with us all the time. Jim knows what I'm talking about.
Any chance of a shout out for my pal? Her name's Wan Kerr. Very funny. Very funny.
Where is that?
Okay, it's further up, Jim.
That's give me a yellow card for that.
I know.
I think that's a yellow card, to
That's
be
a
honest.
yellow card.
Where is that?
Further up.
I can't see it.
There it's right there. Mike Hawk.
Then he gave me a card.
That's a nice
Mike Cock. Yellow card. Any more? You took off the feet.
For a month.
For a month.
Guys, you can call in, but we need people to call in the second half of the show, so maybe in about 20 minutes, half an hour. Just we'll get chat first, just so we can keep it all together. Second thing I'm going to talk about is the paranoia that's coming and everything else. You're always hearing about the one-sided stories. I didn't watch the full Celtic game, right, I will admit that, but I did see the stamp.
I've seen it, I know.
That's the last scene of it.
Now what I'm going to
Apparently
say,
it was alright. Apparently the SFA think it was fine.
if
or
anybody
something.
thinks it was anything less than a stamp, they've got bad eyesight. Now, again, this is a case of, as soon as you do it, Lennon's out right away and goes like that, oh, it wasn't me, or this part, do you know what I mean? It wasn't us, we are the innocent. How can people
Wanna
take...
that down? Sorry, Si.
Aye.
It's just that there's something on it here to take it.
Aye, I mean, how can Scottish football be taken seriously when the rules are getting bended on a weekly basis to accommodate them? There's a statement there, but we can't put it up there if you press it. I don't know what would happen. Do you know what I mean? That's a statement, but I don't want to put it up now because I don't know what will come up. Is there a Celtic fan on the show we've missed out here? Is that...
Aye. I'll take it out for you.
Aye. Aye, so Celtic's put a statement. Do you want to read that? I can't read it.
Hey, where are we?
You need to go back up. This is the statement that Celtic's put out the night.
Right, Celtic Football Club has today asked Sky Sports to conduct an investigation into an interview broadcasted yesterday which accuses Celtic supporters of racist behaviour. Translation provided to Celtic Football Club have shown inconsistency between the words spoken during the interview broadcast and the subtitles used by Sky Sports. That is utter nonsense.
Yes.
In particular, the most concerning, the broadcaster used the following subtitle on screens. Afterwards, it was very frustrating to hear the crowd screaming at me. They were saying offensive and racist words. Mr. Morelos does not use these words anywhere within the extended interview, which has been broadcasted across the Sky platform. That is absolute nonsense.
Shocking.
Whether that was the exact words, that was what he was meaning. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, so basically that's something. Guys, if you want to read it, we're not asking you to go on the link, whatever you do. But you'll find it on plenty of Rangers forums, but don't go on the link and can share basically that's a hate speech. Basically they're condemning the Rangers player that's been attacked and they're backing up their own supporters. But the usual, it wasn't us. I just take it away now. So
Aye.
that's... where do you go with that? Seriously, where do you go with it? Just try to see, we'll just go up a bit in case we missed it. We lost the screen there because we were reading it.
Away. Right, it's a load of crap, says Luke 17. Just because Griffiths had his problem, he gets a sympathy vote. That's right, Ian Mullen, aye.
Correct, but at the end of the day,
You
that's
always
more...
get a sympathy vote, though.
McCoy Stephen sticking up for his
Aye, because...
See that?
Aye, and McCoy stand Chris Boyd have been doing it recently because it's blatantly obvious what's going on. See, the thing is, they done that video at the start of the season. Remember, I said anything but Celtic, this paranoid nonsense, where they thought the Masonic order was the orange order and they were getting all mixed up and trying to say this. They've been using all this stuff to try and get the referees terrified to make decisions. Griffiths clearly stamps on the guy, right? You cannot do that in foot. You can't do it. Simple as that, and it's in front of the camera. And
But yeah, obviously you can if you play for Celtic.
it's carry on regardless, isn't it?
It's you can allowed to do anything you want, even under a
100%.
review.
100%.
Under a review, they still get away with it.
Guys, loads of numbers watching us tonight. We're doing the call in shortly, about 20 minutes time, and loads to talk about. You want to quickly catch up with that and we'll go into...
Right, Andrew, they're always victims, disgusting behaviour, says Andrew. Bluebell's notorious. Good guys, says Aidan. Boom Boom Coil, Michael Stewart said no red, and Stephen Thompson said Red's own sports team. Typical Michael Stewart's back in the beggars.
Oh, I hate that Michael Stewart.
Aye.
Oh, I despise
Where
that.
I stamp throwing stuff with fans, trying scarves around and go, I know, and go Lennon, go the Gers fans and the SFA, that's fine. That was about them tying a scarf round.
But see, here's one for all the punters in as well, right, and everybody watching this, right? Right, so see when Morelos done that gesture, right, and Morelos said, that's how we do it in my country, they went like that, oh, there's no difference in translation. That's what Celtic said, there's no difference, that's the international translation, supposed to be
Cut through it,
cut
aye.
through it. And Morelos said, no, that's how we do it in my country.
Game's finished.
But now they want to change it to, there's a difference in translation when he speaks.
Aye, I know.
You can't have it two ways.
But you
Do you
did,
know
it
what I
was the end of the game, and it was, that's it, they were
Aye.
telling, that's it done.
Do you know what I mean? But they want their cake and eat it. They basically turned around and now saying the translation's wrong. But when Morelos done a gesture, his translation was wrong. Do you know what I mean?
It means game over, says Pete Judd.
Of course it
by
did.
W Mac.
We all know what happened, but you know they're getting away with this. As I say, the tail's wagging the dog, and they're getting away. And what's happening is it's going to ruin Scottish football. We had a referee strike because of them the last time Rangers were successful. Then Rangers get put to the boat with the leagues. They still weren't happy. Rangers come back, and you're getting this.
I know. It's okay talking about Celtic statements and corrupt SFA. Main problem is we have pure and utter shite. Have been a shite since the break. I agree with you, Ross Brown.
Cared.
Oh, is that a bad word? Or are we going to accept that one?
I don't know if that's allowed. I don't know. We need to debate that.
We need to debate that.
I think that's 50-50 to be honest.
That's on the fence.
Aye, I think it's on the fence.
I think it could be excluded.
We've got a few up there we missed up. We want to reverse anyway.
Griffiths is a wee slug, said Billy Johnson. Celtic FC embarrassed of everything yet ashamed of nothing, says Duncan Warren.
Yep.
Leanne Stratton from Netherlands loved the Gers TV. Thank you, Leanne. Michael Johnson, one finger crossed, one throat means slitting.
Aye, we didn't do one. He
He done his full horn
Done it
across
cut.
it, didn't he? Yeah.
Everybody knew what he was doing. The same as, do you know the scary thing about it? Sky goes out to the whole of Britain, right, and further afield.
Donna.
Right, Sky goes out, it probably goes out to the whole world that watches football, right, and they're watching this, and this club going like that, it wasn't us. And see the last Old Firm game, Sky highlighted the incidents that kept happening, see with the referee, with Clancy, Sky highlighted the Celtic, the punching the ball in the net, no that was not the punching the ball in the net, the penalty, and the yellow card, they highlighted all this about 10 times, and it's showing you, Sky's telling you this, New Celtic's challenging that Sky's biased. Why would Sky be biased?
I know.
Why would Sky favour Rangers, you know what I mean? It's good for the
idea.
people's heads here.
I'm going to pull that down a wee second, please. It's all going too quick and I've missed absolutely.
Oh, there's millions, guys. See if we've missed anybody.
Right,
that's all it is.
I done Leanne's eye. Massive fan here, Nick Kerr, massive fan here. Me and my wee boy are watching. Always watch your stream. Keep
Right.
it up, guys. We are the people.
Cheers.
Hello there, that was Nick Kerr. Jamie McPherson said Morgan Thompson. Bad word, Sandra, I know, I was just reading it. I don't know if that is borderline. We need to debate what's... Right, Boom Boom Coil. Celtic would only be happy if it was interviewing Morelos.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right.
PR machine.
Yep. We are the people, says Danny McLean.
Yeah, they're marked you red carded.
Aye, I know. How bad was the Dallas at the weekend? How many fouls did Cosgrove have?
Aye. And do you know what? It was consistent foul, and that was what's frightening about it. Again, this is different. Rangers are treated differently.
Hey, Blondie, you going to run away with me? Who's that, Doc Cottons?
Let's see, Blondie.
John Wheeler, the puddle drinkers get away with everything.
Yeah.
John Courtney, look, Lennon celebrating and all that, where he's causing most problems, but nothing done. He's needing a ban for his actions in football as a manager, and people look up to even those. I'm not even reading that. Aye, John Courtney, bad words. Yellow cards.
W....ER.
Aye, you miss it out. So Celtic is a bad word, said David McClaren.
Guys.
Always watch
Listen.
these streams, they're 100% 100k prescribers.
I hopefully get the 100,000 would be fantastic.
That would be good.
Guys, right, so we're going to keep talking about this stuff, but a few other things to talk about as well, right?
Right, we went to Liverpool. Right,
Aye.
we'll get that. Done Liverpool.
Yeah.
That was a great weekend. That
Aye,
was
so,
absolutely
so
fantastic.
first thing I'm going to say about Liverpool, right? I don't support any other team, like, you know that, right? I don't do all this Chelsea stuff and all that. Our pals that are Chelsea fans, a lot of my pals are up at the weekend that are Birmingham City. I don't have a second team. Rangers and Rangers reserves are just Rangers for me. But I was impressed with the way Liverpool Stadium, they remember I was talking about Ajax 2 months ago?
Uh-huh.
Very similar, Liverpool, you know what I mean?
That's right.
They've got a bar outside the stadium that's just constantly opened.
Coffee shop.
With a
Yep.
coffee shop, the coffee shop is, see the prices, it's just normal prices, they're not really
We
dear.
spoke to the steward.
No.
Steward and he says whether there's a game on
It's
or
mobbed.
game now, it's busy with tourists.
We thought it was a reserve game on because there's about 1,000
You want the ball walking about with bags there
walking about.
at the store?
See, they've got one. We had one memorial for the.
They've got
We've
two.
got two.
Aye.
We laid
The,
our scarf.
the memorial was good.
No, three.
2 that we found. Jim, there's that much. You could be there for tours. You could be there tours. And they've just done a Shankly memorial.
Some says one night, we find-
Aye, but the other one might know about the stadium. I don't know. But I couldn't find the third one. I was sure it was 3, but we only found 2. They've got a Shankly memorial just put up the other day there. I seen. I think it was Shankly Paisley. The shop was 2 stories, but they've got a big bus, right? And the big buses take you for
Tourist
£8.
bus.
A tour of the city. And
Aye, it takes
two-
you right to the stadium.
and takes you in, and it takes you in the stadium because it takes you back.
There's a coffee shop. There's everything happening in the
Aye.
stadium. Honestly,
Yeah.
Jim.
£8.
£8.
That's the stuff that Rangers should be looking into doing. Who goes to
Definitely.
Ibrox to buy tickets? Right, you go to buy your tickets at Ibrox, and there's a cafe there or a wee bar. Who's not going to see your pals, right? The unit to get tickets off is will meet you at Ibrox, not the tune or whatever. Meet you at Ibrox, we'll go in for a quick coffee or a beer
I think that was the
and all
best.
that.
Ibrox should do
It's
that
a-
as their next move. I know we're not a great big massive club, but we can be. We could have a wee coffee shop there, have it opened. Do
Yep.
you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that Rangers could be doing for the fans.
Liverpool's using the fact that Sky TV has promoted them to the Chinese Asian community, that right? But at the end of the day, it's money.
That's
It's,
it.
it's money, they're not coming in. So anyway, that was my comment on that. I was impressed with the Liverpool did. And the stewards, they've got stewards that are there all the time. Just
The guy was
constantly
right
walking about.
nice with us and go up with park our car and all that.
I parked the motor, he was talking to me about the
Aye.
Rangers and all that. It was really good. Put my scarf down. Aye. And they were really, really good. So after that, basically, we went to the Everton Road
Well,
Provincial
we
Club.
thank Tom and Aaron Wilson for putting us up.
Aye.
They kept us.
Well, they kept us up to 6 in the morning,
Aye.
weren't they?
And by the way, if you're ever in Liverpool, look up Janet Wilson. She says she'll take you the shortcut, but you'll get a wee tour at Liverpool. I
So-
got lost in
Aye.
her.
We were in
She took me a shortcut.
we were in the Provincial Orange Halls, we were in the Dairy Club, and we were in Wirral Rangers on the space of 2 days.
Yes.
And it was fantastic. Never go to
Never
Sam's.
done-
It's never
aye,
enough
never
time.
done Sam's.
But what I will say is there is a part of there's a community of Liverpool which is massively Rangers friendly. Obviously loyalists and Orange, they're all connected. But the actual Rangers side is everybody I met was a Rangers fan. I didn't actually meet any Liverpool fans apart from the ones.
Names, Kenny and Paul
Bragg.
Bragg.
Kenny and Paul Bragg, Wirral
That's it,
Rangers.
That's it.
And the Apprentice boys, they ran the dance and we went to it. It was fantastic. What a welcome we
Met a
got.
lot of lovely people there, didn't we?
Aye, I've only been to, the last time I was in Liverpool was what they called it, the Battle of Tranmere's Grand. What do you call it? What was that? Everybody was Preston Park, Prenton Park. Aye, everybody knows the story. We met the stewards since we go to Liverpool, and I mentioned I'm a Rangers fan the last time I was here, and they went, "Oh, were you in the pub when the horse ran in it?" And I went, "Aye, the Kinnie Park Loyal." Everybody in Liverpool knows the story. The Rangers fans get accused of starting a riot, but you're basically having a beer, playing against Shelburne. It was Advocates' first big game. Basically, everybody's having a beer, and the horse runs into the pub with the polo, batting everybody, right? Of course there's going to be a fight, right? Everybody's going crazy, but the stewards and that were laughing about it. Everybody you met said they were there, do you know what I mean? It was great. But thanks to the people at Liverpool.
No, definitely for
And the
having
Gers
us.
TV,
We
it was
will
a
be
great
back,
promotion. That was great.
And we will be back.
I need to put a wee advert out, mind me about that, the Three Scottish Soldiers. They're doing that, the parade, and they were looking for a band, a Scottish band. So if any
Oh, yeah,
Scottish
that's right.
bands,
Oh, I've got that. letter. You asked me to keep that letter.
Well,
It's
that's
in
how
the
I couldn't
house.
find it. I was drunk, I couldn't
I've
find
got
it.
it. I've got it. You asked me to keep it.
Right, any Scottish bands, flute bands or recording bands that would fancy go to Liverpool this year, they're looking for them. We'll give you the dates and all that if you get back to these guys. They need a band that are Scottish to do the memorial for the three Scottish soldiers.
Yeah, I'm looking at Alec Hutton says Janet Wilson's a good friend of mine. Does a lot of good charity work.
That's
She's
right.
a good blue nose.
She
She
was-
does a lot of charity work.
She was out with it's a brilliant night. People don't know how to do charity. See, as soon as the game finished, she was out with a collection.
That's right, aye.
Aye, but it's
She's a
all got
lovely
to,
person.
it's all got the soldiers. It's brilliant.
Took me a lovely
Armed
tour
forces.
of Liverpool.
Aye. And great characters. Portsmouth fans, 3 Portsmouth fans beside me,
Uh-huh.
and they were all Orange and Rangers, and it was all Rangers pictures.
They're
It
up
was
to 6 in the morning.
great welcome.
Right, Jim, I'll take it from here. Are you
trying to
in the
keep up.
Bristol Bar VIP lounge, says Peter Brimer?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Right, hello, are we all Elvis Brown? Hello, Elvis, no see you.
Elvis, how you doing, Elvis?
Colin, you're a great night. Ray Wayne's going to the games. Have you looked at Lennon? That's no right to bring up a kid. I don't know what that is. I went away anyway. Dykehead Sons or Williams?
Aye, it's in the rock day, yeah.
Aye. That's a
Alright.
flip.
Band.
Yeah, flip band and an accordion. Flip band.
They're not bad, they're quite small band.
Aye, but they were talking about Liverpool. I know how they used to have all the wee concerto bands and all that. Aye, all the old-fashioned bands. Aye, for Southport you get all. I love all the old. See that and the accordions and all that. So this is what we're doing this year. I tell you, you coming with us, aren't you?
Where's this?
12th of
Liverpool,
July.
yes.
Well, we're going to do the Glasgow parade, then we're going to do. Right, so for anybody that doesn't understand what we're talking about here, the 12th of July this year is the 13th of July because it's a Sunday. So that means the 11th of July is the 10th of July. No, how did they work that,
Oh,
man?
is it 12?
Is it 12th? We still have the 11th, that's right. Right, I'm getting confused. And Liverpool only parade in Northern Ireland. The majority of the brothers and sisters do the parade every 4 years, when the 12th of July is the 13th. That's right, innit? So I've always wanted to do this. So we're going to go for Glasgow, the Glasgow parade,
To Liverpool.
down to Liverpool, do the Liverpool parade. But the Friday night there's a parade as well, down the housing scheme that we stay in. Anfield. Opposite, at Anfield.
They do the
There's one usually up at the Samsons and all.
Aye, this one's at the Dairy Club.
Dingby.
Aye.
Dingby or something it's called.
Aye, Dingle.
Dingle.
Aye, this one's a different part. So we're going to take us they're going to take us there's a wee bar day. We're going to do the this is like the 11th night in Liverpool, so it's not the 11th night, it's the night before their walk, right? So I know this is confusing. So we're in Liverpool, we're going to be the Friday night, we're going to be doing in Liverpool the Friday night, and then the Saturday morning there's a parade, doing the parade, and then the next morning we're going to go to Belfast, spend the day in Belfast, and then we're going up to see big Tommy the Pink Panther and Coleraine, and then then we've got a day in Portrush, and then back to Glasgow. Well, the liver's not looking forward to that.
Right, Nettie Gins says, hi guys, can you give a big shout out to the Crimson Ladies Flute Band?
Aye,
Yes, definitely. Hello guys,
They're
glad you go. Tune in.
they're doing very well. They're only a year, just over a year old now, and they're that same on the road and everything. Aye, maybe 2 year old, I think, maybe 2, but they're doing brilliant. I've heard them practicing a few
Right,
times.
Marion and Neil, bring on the Hibs tomorrow night.
Big massive game. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. Before I forget, right, the pools. We've spoken
Oh,
about.
the lotto, right, aye, we're going about lotto. Listen guys, anybody that wants to join the lotto, give us a wee message and we'll get the slip out to you. For £1 you get 3 shots, it's well worth the money. And the money is raised, is going to the youth, it's helping the Glasgow, the Rangers youth.
Aye, so basically the Rangers youth teams in the development fund, all the money goes in the pot. The more people play, the more money goes in. The more people play, the more money goes into the pot as well to win it. So it's a win-win situation.
Definitely. So give us a wee message. I'll send the slip out to you, and aye, we'll try to get as many as possible to join up so that we help the youth.
Aye, but I'll need my PM guy. Don't put your address on here.
And
Whatever
the
you used to.
line, aye.
Before anybody does it, don't put your any addresses
Send
up
it in
here.
a private message, guys.
Because I got a phone call on Saturday night. I was at the scooter club night out, and I was telling you guys about it. And the man came up, we were fascinated with the Gers TV. Apparently, right, I forgot to tell you this one. Apparently, we're hate campaigners because we say the words "we are the people,"
Yes.
and they've slaughtered us and they're calling us all sorts because we are the people. Even though it's a quote from the Bible, it's a quote from the Bible, but obviously, no, their Bible.
Donna Robertson, just send me a wee PM with your address and I'll get it out to you.
A couple of shout outs there as well. Did I miss
Right,
any?
wait a minute. Bring back the black and tan, said Duncan Warren. The Gers TV is 55 till here.
Well,
My opinion is yes,
Celtic will slip up, yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Aye.
Right, okay. Could you give a shout out to the Huggy Bear and his cubs, Ethan, Jordan, and Boo Bear? That was Ethan.
We've got a wee
Lister.
birthday there, 18th birthday, Taylor
Where are
Thompson.
we? I can't see it. Oh, I can have a big shout out to my 18th birthday last week, Taylor Thompson. Happy birthday.
So guys, just a quick one on that. You can win. How much you win on the pools?
I'm not quite sure.
Because we're getting roughly 50 people joined already.
For the monthly one, I know you can win up to 25 grand.
Aye.
Aye, for the monthly, a Wednesday draw, the pound covers you for a Wednesday draw and a Saturday draw. At the end of the month, they have a monthly draw, but that pound covers you for the whole 3.
And it comes out direct debit.
And it comes out direct debit.
Another thing about it as well was basically once you've sent it in, you don't need to worry about it. The information's on the website, but they contact you. They don't contact us, and then if you win it, they just contact you direct.
If you send me a wee message, I can send you a wee
we've
slip pie. I've got information of what the costs are and what to pay out and whatever.
This is my second week doing it. We're targeting 100 people by the end of the month.
Yes, hopefully.
We reckon we can maybe get 100 subscribers on it, and that'll be great for Rangers. It's extra money getting in, and
it's putting money back into your club, guys.
Any information on it gives a wee PM because we can't talk all night about it. But that's it. It's there. Was there anything else we want to talk about before we? I think it's Albert Tatlock. I think that was. I think Arthur's maybe. I've got a funny feeling some of the messages are not coming up again.
I know. I've got messages here that's.
I know we mentioned it earlier on, but just to get personal say, I spoke to Warren on the phone at the week last week, coming back from Liverpool, coming back from Warrington, where I was training, and he was telling me he was getting his operation. No major operation or anything like that, but he's obviously he's not been well with I think he's got diabetes as well, I'm sure.
Kidneys.
But his gallstones, right?
Kidneys, I
Now,
think.
I remember my dad telling me my dad was alive at gallstones. Is it gallstones you call it, or stones in the kidney?
Yeah,
Kidney stones.
See, the kidney stones are supposed to be agony. Agonies. Aye. I remember my dad saying to us, that and the gout my dad had was the two sorest. No, the heart attack, the gout and the kidney stones are the sorest. Aye, so all the best to Warren. I know he's watching tonight. I don't think he's going to phone in. Aye,
I'm going with the messages off here because I'm not getting them on there.
Aye, that's fine.
Leanne says, what's the malt this week, guys?
It's up there, I can't remember. Pass it on. Can you pass? It's a big box one. Aye, that big box. Aye, it's a new one. Scapa, have you heard it?
Come on, in that.
Aye, it's empty because I put it on the...
Oh, you put it on that?
Aye.
So you have, I didn't even
On the
see
measure.
that for looking at it.
I've got a measure. It's called Scapa, the Orcadian single malt Scotch whisky. Aye, it's an Orkney whisky. A rich Arctic Circle Scapa, part of the Orkney Isles. For a man that doesn't drink, Jim, you know all about the whiskies. So then it's here. I'm going to be having the wee drink of that later on. Aye, but it looks apart anyway. I've not tried it yet, but I'll be taking that later on.
Happy birthday, Colin Muir, your dad. He's 86 on Saturday, so happy birthday to him. Where are we? Andrew Mackenzie's watching. Thomas Arnott. Great content tonight, guys. Good stuff. Well, it's all about the Rangers, guys. We're going to try and keep it that way.
Aye. Another thing, a wee shout out to my big mate Ian McDonald was up with his dad, Colin McDonald. Colin, both from the Britannia Rangers Supporters Club. Colin's not been keeping too well recently. But we've got a wee swallow and a wee catch up and a sing song. But great to see you back up again, Colin. All the best, mate.
Hey, Scott McIntyre says, needs a big turn up tomorrow for the famous guys. We can't drop any more points. It's the Hibs we've got tomorrow.
Hibs tomorrow night. Big game.
David Barker said, hi Si, I was hoping to see you last Sunday at the match.
Aye, he's
Say
for
no
Corby.
more, we are the people. David
Aye.
Barker.
I'll catch up with you. I was meant to catch up with the Blue Gates, but I was running late. But I will catch up with you.
Right, Lynn Westmoreland, loving this. I'm living in the States and I miss all of this. Thanks for tuning in, Lynn.
Lynn, when we tan that whiskey in a month, I'm in some states.
Well done the Denny Rangers and the Bristol on Sunday. A great day as usual, said Robert MacArthur. I
Aye.
like the Denny Rangers.
I seen
they're
the
a good
flows. I missed it,
band.
but that's a local band.
Any idea when the Braga tickets are in the sale, guys? Said Pete J. W. Mac. Name the travel club.
Aye, I'm not sure the answer. I thought they were coming out soon. They will be. There's a couple already. You get the same ones up there, right?
No, I've got different ones for that.
That's on YouTube.
Aye, so it's just a YouTube here.
Aye, I've just got the YouTube.
So there's a good one.
there.
Andrew Bluebell said a good one there. Basically, was that one? How does the Pope pay for things online? He uses PayPal account.
People look at
Andrew, the same thing happened to me. I got an air freshener and it says on it potpourri. And I thought, it'll be no potpourri in this house. So, if you might crack him, I'll crack him.
Robert Thompson says, let's get behind the team tomorrow. Win, lose or draw. We are the Rangers till we die. The team is
Aye.
going through a tough time.
We could really be
But
doing
the team needs us more than ever, so let's hear the roar on the team.
Aye, we really need Ibrox. Do you know what? For all the...
What happened there?
Aye, we just refreshed it.
Alright, I'm what happened?
We were talking about earlier on, we're going to try... Stephen, my mate Stephen was up tonight.
Yes.
Made a good suggestion if we could get Ross or one of the boys for the Union Bears on one night. Just to help them a wee bit and encourage them with a lot of older fans don't kind of get what they're trying to do.
I know.
Because they're young boys, a lot of older fans kind of think, oh, we've done that or whatever. But the Union Bears are just trying to create a better atmosphere at Ibrox. And see this season, we need it badly for the push. So if any of the Union Bears ever fancy coming